Hey folks, I just want to show off one of my my kind of little, I don't know what to call it, little contraption we got here. So this is a way to electrically reproduce cylinders using the original stylus on your phonograph. And I was just messing around with this, and it's pretty cool. And so, you know, one of my rebuilt Model C's on here with this, and there's a piezo pickup sandwiched between two gaskets on there. And so that goes to here, 1/4 jack, which goes to a double-sided jack on there, and that goes to this interface right here, which is about 1/4 quarter audio output there. And then and you can put your headphones here, and they sound really good any cylinder you play. And so I have that going from there to down here to this car stereo thingy here, which I guess can, and which is always playing, which can result in a little audio loss there. But this has 1/4 outputs, and I only have RCA line outputs, so I'll have to get some of those tomorrow. And so this acts as its own amplifier and equalizer, so you can turn that up, you can hear the hum, and then you turn these up, you can hear how it kind of affects that. And so, yeah, if I run this over like that, you can hear it in there, and if I run my finger across the stylus, you can hear it kind of like how it would usually sound on an electric phonograph. And it's a cool little system. I use this to digitize my cylinders. I stop it just right there, and that plugs into the computer. The computer's giving this power, that's why I have it here. But I'll give you a demonstration of this one and a few other ones I wanted to try. So here we go. This one's a Steve Porter record. All coming out of the speakers here.
Flanagan on a Broadway Car by Steve Porter, Edison record. One, here I am again, listen. Well, I tell you what happened to me yesterday. I was just getting on a Broadway car when I thought it was crowded, so I said to the conductor, do you think I'll get a seat if I wait here for a car a little longer? Why, the next car will be no longer than this to me, they're on the same side.
And that sounds really good. You know, I was thinking about using this for my regular listening. Of course, I'll use the horn, because you can't really get away from the horn there. The horn is always there to stay. But when you want to listen to the small details, I think this would be the way to go. So I'm perfecting it every way that I can so that it can sound much better. I wanted to listen to this cylinder. This is Mrs. Ada Jones, one of my favorite 2-minute cylinders. I want to see how it sounded on here, because I haven't tested really any records on here. So we'll just set this one down and then start it here.
If the man and the moon were a tune, sung by Ada Jones, Edison record.
Say, Jack, that ain't no use talking, even though you talk from now till noon. Don't try to tell me Mr. Know-it-all of whom is up in the moon. Why, a nigger with his brown figure certainly darkens up the silvery moon.
That sounds really good. You can hear a slight bit of echo there, and that's because how the cylinders recorded themselves. If they record particularly loudly, then they will echo, especially with brown wax ones, which I'm about to demonstrate in a moment. But also, there's about 1/8 of a second delay between that making the noise and it going into that. So that also helps. I can only really hear that in person, not on the microphone. I really wanted to try one of my brown wax cylinders here because I know those do echo, and I wanted to see how that sounded. This one is a recent one I got off of eBay, actually. I'm not a big fan of ordering cylinders off of eBay because, you know, they really bad sellers on there, but it's pretty cool. It's in good condition, and I bought it, so here we go.
Carry Me Back to Old Virginia by the Columbia Quartet. Carry me back to old Virginia. There's where the cotton and the corn and potatoes grow. There's where the birds water sweet in the springtime. There's where the
Sounds very good. I usually don't play my brown wax cylinders unless I'm digitizing them, so you can rest assured with that one if you're scared about that. So I also wanted to play an amberol on here because I haven't yet. I've only played the you can hear that. I only played the 2-minute cylinders, so let's take out the Model C there and grab one of the Model H's. I have yet to record electrically. I got a few recording heads here, one in the original box. And I kind of want to see if there's a way to rig this up in a reverse style there so I can record electrically using that that XLR input. And yes, that does have an XLR input right there. So you can, I have a few carbon microphones, you can plug those into there. So the pop metal on this H is kind of swollen, so you gotta put in there. This is my workhorse machine. It's the Edison Model D 4-minute factory converted machine. And then I got one of my other Edisons up there, the standard, and then I have that amberol there, and I got one more in the shop, which is a Triumph, and then I have a concert-capable machine, which I believe is an Edison. I don't think it's a Beniti. I believe Beniti just rebranded Edison and Columbia machines, but it looks everything like an Edison, so hopefully I'll post a video about that. I don't have any concert cylinders to play on it, and I know there's a company in Britain that makes concert cylinders, so I'll be buying that off of them hopefully soon. So I'm looking, see if there's a good tuning here. Sorry. Oh, this one's always a good one. This is a quartet by Mr. Billy Murray and Mrs. Ada Jones. Silver Star, I believe. So put that on there. I usually don't set them down and then start them, but with the camera here it's a little difficult, so let's try that.
Glade sang a serenade. Came a warrior true every night to woo. He was softly cool. I love you. On bended knee so faithfully, he would ever be my pretty bride or the prairie ride. Be my silver star. We will be dreaming by campfires gleaming inland.
That's kind of it. I'll bring up an updated version once I get that perfected, because this would be a very nice way to listen to cylinders. But yep, that's about it, and I will hopefully see you guys soon.